Good morning and welcome to Tai Chi and Qi Gong. I'm Vince, and if you were with me last week, we're going to be going through the same movements. And if you're tuning in for the first time, well, welcome to a practice that's been around for a very long time. Tai Chi and Qi Gong basically involves good breathing techniques, helps with range of motion, and mainly we work on balance. So to begin with, we're going to take a nice shoulder stance. We're going to relax those shoulders. We're going to extend out our arms, palms up. Now the breathing, remember you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, from down below. More air flows that way. So let's just start that by breathing in and breathing out. Now, continuing the breathing, we're now going to round the arms, sinking those shoulders. Now, crossing the arms. And we're going to begin by sinking the chi. This is basically a centering movement. So I want you to inhale as your arms come up. Exhale as you push the arms down. So we're going to have a little leg movement. This movement is repeated numerous times during an exercise. Now, we're going to go into another movement that's stretching called two hands upholding the sky. Now, we're going to begin similar to what we did before. But as your arms come down, you interlock the fingers. We're going to stretch looking up, and then arms come around. So remember, it's an inhale, exhale, interlock, inhale, exhale. Now from here, we're going to swing those arms. Let them swing very freely, just side to side, kind of loosening everything. And from here, we're going to go into a front or bow stance. Now that means you're going to take your right foot. I want you to put it forward. Left foot back, shoulder width apart, arms extended out. Now, as I open up, weight shifts to the rear leg, toe of the front leg comes up. And we shift right back to the front. Inhale, Exhale. Now from here, we're going to just shift the feet. So now the other foot is forward. Same movement. And back to that shoulder width stance. Now, arms are out to your side. As you push them back, I want you to look, turning the head, looking backwards, coming right back to center. So nice inhale. Exhale. Now, from here, we're going to go into a wider stance. Now, this is called a horse stance. You're going to get wide. You want to sink down, keeping that back straight. Hands in front. Both hands are going to come up, forming a fist. This is called pulling the bow. So think of that arm pulling. Thumb touches ring finger. Stare between those two fingers. Come back to center, maintaining that horse stance. So inhale. Exhale. And now back to the shoulder width. Now from here, we're going to do a little going for the toes. So we have our feet shoulder width apart. Let the arms come up. Extend. Slowly go for the toes. Hold for about a second. Allow the knees to bend as the arms come up. And as you push those hands down, you stand up. So inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, from here, we're going to roll the shoulders to the rear. That means that the shoulders are going to make big circles. So allow those things to really stretch. Draw a circle with your shoulders. Now, we're going to roll them forward by alternating the roll of the shoulder. So one at a time. Now, with our arms out to the side, we're going to do a little arm rotation. Open the hands. I want you to rotate those arms as far as you can in each direction. So you're going to feel it from the shoulder all the way down to your fingertips. Now, the next arm rotation is we're going to make a fist. Bring it to our side. We're going to sink down a little bit into the stance. I want you to shoot the arm out, open the hand, rotate so the palm is up, palm up, and with the fingers spread, fold in your thumb, forefinger, one at a time, nice and slowly. You want to feel a stretch in each finger. Shoot out the other one. Now from here, we're going to do a little toe and heel bounce. That means as I swing forward, I come up on my heel, swing back, up on the ball of the foot. So nice and slow. Now we're going to do it a little quicker now. Just a little faster. Kind of concentrate on your balance. Now from here, we're going to put the legs together. Rub your hands, generate a little bit of heat. Now I want you to put them on your kneecaps. We're going to do a knee rotation by allowing the knee to draw a circle. Let the fluids flow in the knees, kind of strengthen them up. Nice circular motion. Now from here, we're just going to go in the other direction. Pressing the knees back, slowly come up. From here, we're going to do a little ankle rotation. So this is going to work on balance. If you need a chair or a wall, but if you can, try to put one foot out and just rotate that ankle. Just nice little rotations. then go in the other direction. Now let's go to the other. Now from here, we're going to do a little leg extension. Again, we're going to focus on some balance. Allow one leg to swing. And then just hold it out there. See if you can hold it. And then down. And we'll go to the other leg. And down. Good. Now from here, we want to sit that chi again. It's a recentering movement. Now we're going to go into a movement known as opening gate. So the arms come up, they come down. Note the legs are engaged. So you have a little movement in the lower body, along with these arms coming up and down. Like your hands are like brushes. Back and forth. Now we're going to go into the mountain. So think of the tracing a mountain. So coming up and down. From here, the next movement is the river. Hands come chest level. We push out. Hands drop down. A nice inhale, exhale. From here, arms are going to go around. We're going to step out. So my right palm is meeting my left back of the hand as I extend. Arms will come around to the other side. A movement known as green dragon whips its tail. Nice big circular motion with those arms. And extend. Inhale. Exhale. And now back to that shoulder width stance. From here, we're we're going to do a movement known as single whip. So one arm's going to come up. Note how I bend, forming a beak. Other comes to the break of the arm. That hand's going to come across. Both hands will dip down. Other arm forms a beak. So you're doing a side-to-side motion. Again, inhale, exhale for single whip. Now, the next movement, we're going to rotate. Meaning, think of holding a large beach ball. One hand up, one down. And as we shift our weight from one side, our arms change position. Back and forth. Nice flowing motion. Now we're going to shrink that ball, kind of the size of a softball. We're going to make this elongated figure eight or infinity sign as our leg. We really stretch from one side. Note how we lower. So there's going to be a little more work on the legs. Back and forth. We're going to come up into cloud hands. Now allow one hand to come across the face as you stare between the fingers. The other hand's going to push that one along. So back and forth. Nice relaxed shoulders. Breathing in and out. Now from here, we're going to go into our next movement, known as repulsing the monkey. So we're going to twist, open the arms up, palms up. As you pull in with one, you push with the other. So think of a twisting, push and pull motion. Keep everything right in front of the face. Now from here, we're going to do a little side-to-side motion, sometimes called grasping it's like grasping the tail, but what it is brushing a mane. So think of one hand comes up, and as they pass by the palms, the weight shifts so that one hand is pushing up, one down. They call heaven and earth hands. So allow your weight to come right back to center. Palms pass by each other, extending up, extending down. Now remember, this is your inhale. This is your exhale. Now from here, we're going to go into tossing a ball. So I want you to think of holding a beach ball. You're going to toss that ball in the air. And as you bring it down, you're going to squat down, keeping the back straight. Let the legs do the work. Now from here, we're going to step out back into that front bow stance as we did earlier. Right foot forward, left foot back. I want you to make this big circular motion with your arms, as if you were tracing a large bass drum. Letting that weight shift from the front to the rear. Now from here, we're going to shift so the other foot is forward. Shifting again. This time we're going to change the arm motion. Tracing the platter. So the arms are going in a counterclockwise circular motion. And from here, we're going to shift that feet again. Arms going in a clockwise circular motion. And back to that shoulder width stance. From here, called fishes in a pond. I want you to push the palms out. And as your weight slightly shifts from side to side, allow the arms to go from side to side. Try to keep the palms pushed out. Now from here, we're going to let the wrist bend, wiggle the fingers. We're going to go turning side to side. They call willow in the wind. Let those fingers wiggle. Now, the next movement is dynamic rooster. It's a twisting motion. So we're going to lower one leg, allow the arms to come all the way around. Come right back to center. Weight shifts, other side. And from here, we're going to sink that chi in. Now we're going to go into movements known as Qi Gong, 5 animal. These are movements kind of based on the movements of different animals. We're going to start with the deer. This is an exercise that actually can be traced back almost 2,000 years. So what we're going to do is we're going to step forward with one leg. Arms come out. Fold those 2 middle fingers in. Arms come toward the ears. We're going to sit back on the rear leg as the toe of the front leg, stretching out that hamstring. Come back to center and do the other side. Now from here, we're going to go into the monkey. So, arms are going to come up. We're going to rotate the upper body. Nice big circular motion. Now let's rotate in the other direction. Now we're going to stay with the monkey, but this time we're going to bring the shoulders toward the ears as we kind of scrunch up. Hands up, allow the head to turn to the side and back to center. Arms down, and just to the other side. Now from here we're going to go into the crane. This is going to involve some balance. So again, you need to use a wall or a chair. But what we're going to try to do is let the arms come back as we get onto one leg. Allow that other leg to come back. Now back to center. So focus on balance. Now we're going to stay with the crane. This time the arms are going to come out to the side. Knee comes up and then back down. As the knee comes up, hands meet up on top, arms come around. Now we're going to go back to the deer. This time the arms come around, fold those two middle fingers back, extend over the head. This is a really good stretch. Now from here we're going to go into the tighten. As you step forward, hands are like claws. You're going to come up, step forward, tightening all those hand muscles. Then release. to sink that chi again. And as we draw to the close of the class, I want everybody to remember that doing Tai Chi and Qigong on a regular basis can be highly beneficial. It does take a little while to learn the movements, but once you do, you'll get more out of them. So until we see each other again, I want to wish everybody a peaceful day, and please stay safe. Thank you.